there. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a very fun flow, and our peak pose is going to be Bird of Paradise. If you are not into binding, a strap will be helpful in this practice, or a towel, anything kind of long that you can wrap around to create that space. We're going to start this practice in extended child's pose. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful expression of extended child's pose. Taking the knees to the outside edges of the mat, toes to touch, and send those hips back. Walk the hands forward here and allow the forehead to meet the mat. Dropping in here. Take a note of how the body feels. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Maybe saying thank you. Thank you for this time on my mat. Thank you for showing up every day. Thank you. On an inhale, we'll slowly peel ourselves up, rounding through the spine, coming in through an all fours position. So making sure the knees are about hip width apart. Hands are shoulder distance apart and the gaze is in between our thumbs here. Nice inhale and exhale. We're going to drop the belly, lift that chest on an inhale. And we'll round through the spine on our exhale. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Do a few of these, matching up that movement with your own breath. Really feeling into the spine. We're all going to meet back in our neutral all fours, and we're just going to take a wrist warm up. So let's just take circles going one way, and then reverse the circle to go the other way. Point the fingers towards the outside edges of the mat, and then just rock side to side here. Office people love the cat-cow and their wrist warm up. Sitting at a desk all day, our wrist can become very tight. Point the fingers towards the knees and tuck the toes. Maybe rock forwards and backwards here, just finding what feels good. If this does not feel good, you can just try to stay up with your hands flat. Otherwise, you can point the fingers to the outside edge and continue rocking side to side. But if you work in an office, I challenge you to try this. This can definitely help out with some carpal tunnel issues and just opening up of those wrists, allowing that blood to flow back into those areas. Go ahead and sit back on those heels with the feet tucked and just shake those hands out here. Maybe a nice roll of the wrist. Feels really nice. Beautiful. Shake it up. Let's interlace the hands behind the back and try to bring the palms to touch here, opening through that chest and through the shoulders. Gaze is up. Breathing. Oh, very nice. Release. You can release the tuck on the toes. I'm not going to torture you guys too much there. So we're going to stretch these shoulders out. So we're going to come in for eagle arms. So right hand up, left hand wraps under, and then maybe this left hand grabs for the right hand. That's just where we're going here. And on an inhale, we lift. And exhale, we round, pulling the shoulders away from the body here. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, round. Oh yeah. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Oh yes, very nice. We're gonna unravel and open up. Cactus, big smiles on faces. And this time, left hand under, right wraps around, and right hand tries to grab for the left palm. Once you get here, inhale up, and exhale around. Keeping the shoulders pulled away from the body. Inhale, lift, and exhale around. Ah, yes. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, around. Oh, yes. And on the inhale, we're coming back, unraveling and opening them up into cactus. Beautiful. And release. We're going to walk the hands forward, coming in through a plank. And we hold. And we breathe. No holding or clenching that breath. And then we're going to walk, hop, or step to the top of the mat, however you wish to get there. And just hang here, ragdoll, in our forward fold. A nice little sway, left to right. Bending the knees. Maybe playing with straightening them, seeing how that feels for you. Inhale, hands at shins, halfway lift. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise, peeling ourselves up. Head and neck come last. Rolling the shoulder blades back, palms face forward. Smile on the face. Happy yogi here. Grow tall through the spine. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Inhale, arms up, gaze follows. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Here we are in plank. Lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. And we're going to pause here for just a second, feeling into that back. And on an exhale, we roll through into our cobra. Beautiful. You push back through plank and then send the hips up and back, down, dog. Once you get here, go ahead and give your dog a nice little pedal, stretching through those hamstrings, allowing the back of the body to become nice and open. Pushing equally through both of the shoulders here. We're not dumping or collapsing into them. And our gaze is in between our feet. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll roll up to standing. Oh yeah, go ahead and inhale, arms up and overhead. Sit back in chair pose. Arms up, gaze up. Breathing And exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step the left foot back. On an inhale, we rise up, high lunge. Arms go overhead. Breathing. And exhale, we fold. Planting those hands, stepping it back, plank. Go ahead and step the left foot forward and allow an inhale to rise us up. High lunge. Breathing. No holding or clenching that breath today. Frame that foot, step it back, plank. Hop, step, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll come into our chair. Arms up and overhead. Breathing. And inhale, we rise. Very nice. Take your round of breath here. Very nice. Inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, we slice through, coming back in for our forward fold. This time, let's interlace our hands behind our backs and allow the hands to drop over here. Nice shoulder stretch. Once again, playing with those bent and straight knees. How does it feel? How is it different? Nice deep inhales and exhales, breathing into those shoulders here. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, release the bind. Hands come to shin, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step the feet back. Plank. And then push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up. 3-leg dog, square hips. Roll forward. Plant it in between the hands. Lower down that back knee and allow an inhale to rise you up. Low lunge, arms up and overhead. So beautiful. We're going to push back into our half splits. Hands can come to the mat. Squaring off those hips, digging that right heel into the mat. Really stretching into these hamstrings here. Definitely necessary to stretch all into these legs before we attempt that bird of paradise. We don't want to overextend ourselves. And we're going to come back to lunge, hands on the mat, pressing through the hips. And let's go and push back again. Half splits. Beautiful. Noticing the difference between the second time. And roll forward. Right hand plants beside right foot. Back toes tuck and then pivot. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. Extended side angle. Breathe. Feeling that compression in that right thigh. Yep, that's the yumminess we're looking for today. Oh yes, beautiful. Frame the foot, step it back, down dog. Oh yes, so nice. If you want a vinyasa, you can vinyasa. Otherwise, you can just stay in down dog. Roll into plank, push forward, chaturanga, lower down, push up, up dog. Everybody meets in that down dog. Nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. 3-leg dog, square those hips. Roll forward, plant it in between the hands. Lower down that back knee. And allow an inhale to rise you up to our low lunge. Breathe. can push back, half splits. If you want to bring your hands to the mat, be my guest. Squaring those hips off, left heel is digging into the mat. Noticing the difference between sides because there are normally really, really big differences between the sides. The left side is definitely tighter for me. And we're going to roll back into our lunge here, keeping the hands on the mat this time. Pressing into those hips. And then push back, half splits again. Noticing the difference here. How does it feel different the second time? And we're going to roll forward, planting the left hand beside that left foot, tucking those back toes, and then pivoting, and then sending the right hand up. Extended side angle. Noticing that compression in that left thigh now. Breathing. Sending that love to those tight areas. And on an exhale, we frame the foot and we step it back, down dog. Roll forward, plank. Take the gaze forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Push up, up dog. Everybody meets back. Downward facing dog. Take you a nice inhale. And go ahead and take a nice releasing exhale here. Inhale, right leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll forward, step in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and allow yourself to rise up into our warrior 2. Arms parallel to the mat here. Gaze is towards that right hand. You can see those right big toes here. Straighten through that front leg and pivot forward and then lower down, coming through our triangle. Trikonasana here, left hands up towards the sky. Breathing. We are not holding or clenching the breath here. Very nice. Frame the foot. Bend through that right knee and step it back. Down dog. You can vinyasa with me if you want. Otherwise, you can just stay in down dog. Coming in for plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Once you get there, we're going to inhale, left leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll in between the hands, step it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and allow yourself to open up into our warrior 2. You can see that left big toe. Gaze is towards that left hand. Arms are parallel here. Breathing. Straighten through that front leg. Pivoting forward, coming through our triangle here. Trikonasana. Opening, straight legs. Gaze is attempting to be towards the right hand. Smiling, happy yogis. Beautiful. Bend through that front leg. Step back, down dog. Oh yeah, that's vinyasa. Roll forward, plank. Look forward. Push forward and lower down chaturanga. Push up, up dog. everyone meets back downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hope you are nice and warm now. Inhale, right leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll forward, step it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and allow yourself to rise up. Warrior 2. Here we are. Okay, so we're coming in for our extended side angle. So bringing that right hand down, left hand up. This is where it's gonna get fun. So if you know how to bind, you can take this bind and go for your bird of paradise. If you don't, we're gonna take the strap in the left hand, take it around the back side of the body, right hand under right thigh, grab for the strap. Okay, so here we are. We are all in our bind. Next step is going to be to step this left foot beside this right one. Still in the bind. Okay. Next step is going to be to come up on to those toes on the right side. Now we're baby stepping this. No matter where you get, we're playing. We're having fun. We're yogis. Okay. Sometimes I get this, sometimes I don't. So like I said, we're just having fun here. Once you get here, we're going to slowly try to peel ourselves up into a standing position. Slow. Find that gazing point. And then maybe try to straighten the right leg. Breathe. And then slowly, we'll bring the right leg back down, staying in the bind. Step the left foot back. All right, right hand plants beside that right foot, coming back through our extended side angle. Oh yeah, and we're gonna frame the foot and we're gonna step it back, down dog. You should go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back for one side. If you want a vinyasa, vinyasa with me. Roll forward, plank, look forward, push forward, lower down, push up, up dog. Meet me back, down dog. Go ahead, take your few inhales and exhales here before we jump to the other side. Such a beautiful, beautiful pose. Inhale, left leg up, 3-leg dog. Inhale, roll through, step your left foot in between the hands and allow yourself to rise up. Warrior 2, pivoting on that back leg. Gazes towards the left hand. You can see those left big toes. Breathing. Coming down for our extended side angle. So left hand plants, right hand up towards the sky. And here's the fun part. So if you want the strap goes in your right hand behind the back. Left hand goes under the thigh to grab for the strap or for your hand. Whatever this looks like to bind against that leg. And then once you feel good there, we're going to step this right foot up beside the left. Slow. This is not a fast thing ever. Coming up to the toes on that left side. A nice bend through that right leg is going to help you a little bit. And slowly we'll peel up into a standing position. And then trying to straighten that left leg. Just playing here. And then when you feel good, left is going to plant beside right. That right's going to step back. Here we are, now we're bound, extended side angle. Release, left hand beside left foot, right hand sweeps up. Oh yeah. And we're going to frame the foot, step it back, down dog. You freaking rock star. Roll forward plank. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga dandasana. Push up, up dog. Everybody meets me back. Downward dog. Go ahead. Pat yourself on the other side. Freaking amazing. So awesome. Hop, step, or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Send the booty back. Legs out long. Oh yeah. Inhale. Arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold over these legs. Oh, these beautiful legs that have done such good work for us today. Oh, yes, they have. I feel sweaty. I hope that you are sweaty too. And I hope that you were able to nail some bird of paradise there. That's took me about 4 years-ish to finally be able to stand up and actually straighten my leg without falling all over the place. It was very hard for me at first. And then the bind adds a whole nother level to it. I hope that you enjoyed that though, to experience the depth of paradise, by embodying the shape of that tropical plant, flower, bird of paradise. It's beautiful. Nature is beautiful. Okay, if you like to rock and roll, now's going to be the time to rock and roll. We're coming to our backs. Yes, I know. I'm excited too. Whenever you get there, you can plant your feet down, knees up. We're going to do recline pigeon while we're here. So that right ankle comes under left knee. Thread your hands behind that left thigh. Using that right elbow to push against that right thigh. Breathe. Active right foot. Close the eyes down here. Release the hands, and we're going to allow these feet to drop over towards the left, arms in a T. Maybe allowing this right leg to wrap more eagle-like. Take your gaze towards the right, and maybe take the left hand on that right thigh. This should feel very nice. Breathing into that belly here. Slowly come back to center, unraveling the leg. Setting ourselves up again. Coming in for the recline pigeon on the other side. So left ankle goes under that right knee. And then we interlace our hands behind that right thigh. And using that left elbow to push against that left thigh and flexing through that left foot. Closing the eyes down here. Slowly release that interlace and allow the feet to come, or the legs to come over towards the right. Arms in our T shape here. Gaze goes towards the left. Maybe taking this right hand on this left thigh. Should feel so lovely here. And now we peel ourselves back to center, sending the legs out long, coming in for our Shavasana here, tucking those shoulder blades, allowing the palms to face up here. Saying thank you to yourself again. You put in a lot of work today. You should be proud of yourself. Emulating such a beautiful flower, renewing your soul there. Such a beautiful, beautiful experience. I challenge you to stay here as long as you can today. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.